Man, my name Rollin Riches. I appreciate y'all stopping by, man. What up, Bert?
Hey, shout out Rollin,
It's
man.
been a long time. Y'all here on
Long time.
AIP Unlocked. That's our little podcast name. You know, we want to unlock y'all story, man. Go ahead, introduce yourself. Let them know what you do and where you're from.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am the one called Caveman, simply because I make fire. I'm here with my brothers, TWP, the Working Party. We are here to instruct and to provide a great experience full of positivity and natural energy.
Yes, sir.
Transfer.
Bring the mic
Never
up.
destroyed.
Y'all hear me? Hear that loud and clear. I'm Nez, N3Z. I'm from the 585, Rochester, New York, Flower City. I'm an artist. I'm here to make y'all feel this, feel the energy, feel what I say. Like y'all gotta feel this shit. You feel me?
Talk to him.
I'm here though. I've been in the DFW I've been here for a minute now. I came here in like 2014. I love it in the area. I ain't going front. But I'm here to, show my style, show my art, clash with clash with this style down here and shit. Show y'all what Flower City all about and everything.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Hell yeah. What part of DFW out here?
I'm over in Fort Worth.
You over here in Fort
Yeah,
Worth? Oh, man, then you definitely going to come
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
with
this
us,
connect.
then.
Yeah, definitely. That's
I'm
guaranteed
going to be
now.
seeing more of the working party in this
Oh,
bitch.
yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. It's valid now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah,
Yes,
man. How did y'all meet? How did this little trio go?
I mean, originally we started off all in the military. We all served
Okay.
around the same time. I believe he got out right around that time I got
2018.
in.
What branch were y'all in?
Marine Corps.
Marine Corps.
Marine Corps.
Marine
Hey.
Corps.
Yes,
Hoorah.
sir.
We're out Semper Fi.
Hell yeah.
Re-enlist.
My brother Fado over there, he came to Japan. I was already over there situated. And yeah.
So we all been to Japan.
yeah.
Hey.
Except for me.
Except,
Yeah.
okay.
I got stuck here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know we
man,
got
all
City
that.
over there. You know what I'm saying? We got the whole crew over there, bro.
Hell yeah.
My big bro, my mentor over there, he like one of the biggest black party promoters in Tokyo and shit. So
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
we
that's
locked
crazy.
in, you know, if we
Yes,
need to
sir.
go, you know.
Oh, yeah. Osaka live, too.
Yeah.
Osaka live, Kyoto,
Oh,
the
we
whole,
know.
the whole fucking
we
area.
know.
I gotta give it to you. I be
For the
out.
record,
I
I
be
don't know.
international. I
No,
gotta
we
give
got
it
to. So my business partner, bro, like, yeah, we got to connect on the flights and all type of shit,
Hell
man.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
He got the
yeah.
connect for real,
Yeah,
for
you
real.
do?
I'm the connect for the flight.
Yeah.
Connect, yeah.
You work at the
Yeah,
airport
I'm
or
the
something?
connect. I'm out here.
You out here? I like that. Hey, just to know we fucking connected there. You know what I'm
We
saying? We
connected, we out here.
You know
connected.
what I'm saying?
Hey, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Tapped
Yeah.
in.
Hell yeah.
But yes, sir. We hope to, provide something for the people.
Nah, I like the outfits, the vibe, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Fatal can break it down for you. Go ahead and help them out. Why we call it the working party, brother?
For those who have never been, for those who have never been in a military environment or in the military, thank you. For those who have never been in the military, a working party is basically a group of folks who are fucked, doing something they don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? So
The
we take,
FNGs.
so we
Voluntold.
take, they're voluntold for real. So we take the irony of that and we twist it up a little bit. We're doing something we want to do that, a lot of people that really get into this, they usually quit halfway right before they find that diamond.
3 inches from gold.
Yep, 3 inches from gold. Or they keep going and pursuing it, but they never want to move up in what they're doing. For example, my man Rollin came up. Hey,
I'm still on
Hey.
the come. I'm still trying.
Hey, he a long
every
way.
day,
Hey,
you know,
he came a,
there's-
he came a
there's a
long
lot of shit.
way. I'll tell you what.
There's a lot of
He's
shit.
Still going.
Yeah.
Long
There
way,
ain't no
just
stopping
like us.
this shit.
Just like
Yeah.
us.
You gotta
yeah.
kind of be partly insane, to do this shit.
low key,
You really
yeah.
We're
do,
talking
you know
about
what I'm
that.
saying?
We're talking
Shout
about
out to all
that.
the wives, girlfriends, spouses, you know what I'm saying, partners,
Shout out.
whatever, because
Shout out for real.
dealing with
It's a
artists
lot.
and people that's all up in this shit,
It gets
yeah.
crazy.
Don't do a lot.
It gets crazy.
Shout out to
get-
them, cause
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
for real.
support.
Trying to get me caught up, man.
goodness
Chill out.
gracious,
Yeah, for real,
you gotta
we're
be
talking about it.
insane, man. You gotta be along for the drive, on this crazy journey,
It does take a lot of sacrifice, but
It
primarily, one thing we neglected to associate, and people can feel how they want to feel, but
1000%.
this was orchestrated by God.
Fuck
Yeah.
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 So,
Shout out to God.
All
God
glory to the
did.
Most High. All glory to the Most High. Yes, sir.
Amen.
To concise it down, similar to what he was saying, we're sent on a mission. We're a bunch of chiefs from different villages. Flower City, 334-256-956.
Yes, sir.
585.
And we're bringing shit back to the village. guarantee you that.
Okay. Man, I'm gonna need to hear some of this music in a second, man. I just want to
Yeah.
get some of y'all story, man. So what's the idea behind the outfits? So it's like the working party.
So-
y'all get stuck doing the shit y'all doing.
Yeah, so the outfits came more of a.
Where'd y'all grab them hoes from, bro? Them bitches cold.
Hey.
We need to embroider some of that shit
That's
on
what
there.
we gonna do. That's what we gonna do.
All
They're
right.
on the way. They're on the way.
we
All
You see
right,
the
bet.
foundation, and we about to build up next
Yeah, I
time.
see it. I see it.
Yeah, that's
We gonna
what
have a
we're
part 2 coming soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have
You know
the
what
we
it
gonna
is.
have the name tapes on this bitch. We're gonna
Hell
have backs
yeah.
embroidered, all
I like
everything.
this shit.
Patches,
Yeah,
everything.
patches, everything.
like
It's
this
gonna be
shit.
it's gonna be legit.
So the photo shoot we just came from, you know, shout out to True North. He was able to step up and, you know, basically make some shit happen out of nothing. And we're gonna incorporate what he took from there and then apply it into our own logo.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
You guys got a logo already and all that stuff?
Yeah, we got something in mind. We're playing with a couple things. The people gonna see it soon, real soon.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the uniform that we got, you know, when you're in the military and like when you work where we work and where he worked, you wear coveralls. You wear these flat lines.
Right.
For him, it's the flat line.
motor pool.
Yeah, so you
what
wearing
have you.
coveralls. You doing all that good stuff. Getting down and dirty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oil
When you're in the
put a little
coveralls-
grease in the
Yeah,
elbows.
you know what I'm saying? When you're wearing the coveralls, you ready to get dirty.
Hell yeah.
We ready to get dirty for our music.
Thanks.
That's what
Oh,
we're doing.
hell yeah. I know
ready
the
to get down.
homeboy Chris and the homeboy yeah, both of them out in Japan. Yeah, they
Yeah.
working in the motor pool out there.
Oh yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah,
All
shout
that.
out. That's
Yeah.
what's up, man. Shit. A
Sure.
little bit about me, how me and Bert met, man. We was playing Apex Legends.
Shout out
I
Apex.
was in Japan and shit, working on one of the bases and shit. And then we just was on the game running it. And I think Bert was in Guam.
Yeah, every few days we'll be.
Yeah, we was just running that
we
hoe.
be
Boom, boom,
running,
boom.
we hopping
And then
on
he's
that
like,
bitch.
he's like, y'all, you know, I'm going to Halloween for in Osaka and this and that. Like, pull up.
Yeah,
I
let's
was like,
link
fuck
up.
it. Fuck it, pull up. You live once, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have nothing going on. I
Run
said,
that
fuck
shit.
this shit. Pulled up. We lit the city on fire though.
We lit that bitch up.
I dressed
Let
up
me
as
tell
the
you.
Akatsuki. He was
Yeah.
dressed. You
We
dressed
all
up as
dressed
the
up. We dressed up as the
Yeah. And that was
Akatsuki.
before that shit was like people started doing that
Yeah,
shit.
we was
dressed-
Yeah,
we were
nah, we
dressed
yeah.
up for real.
Wavy,
Yeah,
hell
we was
yeah.
out there.
What year was this?
This was 2019, I think, right before the
Yeah,
fucking
right
pandemic hit.
before COVID.
That last Halloween
Right
before
before
COVID.
COVID.
Do
Shit
y'all
was
feel
crazy.
Like, do y'all feel like that period, like that 2016 period, was like a gold?
Oh, there was some
Oh,
shit
yeah.
going on around
Some
there.
gold. It was-
2016
that was
to
like
2020,
yeah.
or right when the pandemic hit. Yeah,
Yeah.
before,
Hell
like,
yeah.
before you know all the election and all this crazy shit.
there's a lot of shit going
Not
on.
to get too political.
Yeah.
but I'm saying like in the sense of music.
I
feel
think
like-
music was good too. It's making a comeback again. I think it hindered a lot of fucking shit going on
Yeah,
around
for
that
real.
time.
I feel like personally around that 2016 time frame, that's like a staple on me for me because I feel like different sounds were introduced to music. at
Right,
that point in
right.
time. I feel like production was a little different. Like as in like they started up in production. Like we saw like an evolution of it during that point in time.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's something I feel like personally.
A
There's
lot
different
of
sounds and
like
shit.
home producers came up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of
Band
shit.
Lab was coming out. All this
Yeah.
type of
Steve
shit.
Lacy, Garage Band, all that shit.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's dope as shit. But that's a little bit about me and Bert's background. That shit was one of the best fucking Halloweens I'll never forget
Ever
that shit.
experience,
Like,
for real.
shit's wild, man.
Did you get a chance to go to Thailand while you was out there?
Nah, not Thailand. And it's crazy because they legalized weed and all that shit. Like, what the fuck? I don't know if y'all knew about that shit.
Nah,
yeah,
no idea.
weed's
Used to be
legal,
real.
bro. It's the first Asian country to legalize weed.
That's crazy, but I believe
The
it. though.
first.
I believe it though.
Hell
That's
yeah.
crazy.
No, we all need to go out there. He's trying to reverse it though. The new president, he don't like it, but the people fuck with it so heavy that they're like, it's already here. Like
Y'all
they're
finna
like,
make this money?
yeah, they're like,
Somebody
what the fuck?
finna get reelected for
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
For real.
But Thailand, yeah, shout out to Thailand, man. I was just watching The White Lotus. I don't know if y'all watched that shit. But
Hell
Nah, I ain't people- I gotta
yeah,
watch
that's
that.
that HBO show.
Yeah.
Was it
I'm a-
like what?
It's just about like
TV
some
show.
crazy shit going on the like this little resort or whatever. The last season was about Thailand.
I
and
heard
Is that what Aubrey
I
Plaza?
got peep it.
Is that what Aubrey
Albert
Plaza?
Plaza, I don't.
The
Yeah. It is.
something-
She
alright.
she was in the one previous, but yeah, I think her husband just committed suicide and shit in that bit.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, bro.
Bro, why you kill my drug just then, dog? Like, shit.
Shit, it ain't my motherfucking person. You know what I'm saying? Ain't my motherfucking person. Shit. She gonna go find a new motherfucker. Hey,
Nigga, I'm
she
happy
probably came up like,
inside.
hey, who
I'm
knows?
happy
You know what I'm
inside,
saying?
bro.
That's how it happens.
She might be happy. Who knows? You know? She might have been praying for that shit. You know?
For real. You ain't lying, bro.
You never know. You feel me?
You ain't lying.
God, that shit's shit's crazy,
She
man.
got a husband. He did.
Yeah, for real. Who's next? Come on, baby.
Shit, there go my turn.
There you go. Aubrey Plaza. Shout
Hell
out.
yeah, bro.
Now I'm gonna get into man. So we gonna get into Fatal's single over here.
Oh yeah, Radiation.
Mm-hmm.
Out now on all platforms.
Radiation. That sounds familiar, man.
Radiation.
Where have I heard that song before?
We gonna play it right now.
Probably, yeah.
Right now. Oh snap! This that song.
It's that one.
New Fatal.
Yeah.
Hold
It's
on.
that one.
Yeah.
I heard this in the car the other day, man. It's crazy.
Hey, nothing but good vibes on this one.
Yeah.
I was cleaning the house.
Hey,
He sent me this
That's
bitch.
what
I was
I'm
cleaning
doing.
the house. You know what I'm saying?
this big gonna make you move.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey baby, let me talk to you for a while. I seen you from across the room with that smile. You bad and you know I can take you places you've never been before.
I did my shit on that,
Whenever
huh?
you feel ready, we can walk right through that door. Show you something new every day. You ain't gotta worry with me, girl. I ain't here to play. No. Feeling all kinds of love running through your veins, boo. And I can see it in your body language.
Yeah, fucking with me.
Let's take a walk outside. I love looking at you. See the stars all in your eyes, yeah. See, baby, my spot got a better view. Oh, take a look, I got a little question for you, yeah. Have you ever seen it snow in California? Chills on your skin, patience moving in on the floor while I'm up on you. Crawling everywhere from the top down to your toes. I'm about to make do, part of me inside of you. That's radiation through your bones.
It's a funky ass bridge.
Yes, sir.
Radiation through your bones. Radiation through your bones. Radiation through your bones.
And that's Fatal, man.
Yeah, Fatal.
Radiation.
Yes,
That's
sir.
Go
Radiation.
download that, man. All platforms, you
All
feel me?
platforms.
Radiation out now on all platforms. Fatal.
What was the inspiration behind that one?
You know, I was driving to pay my water. I ain't gonna lie. I was in the
You gotta
car.
keep the water on.
I had to keep the water on, bro. I was driving to pay my water, and I had just met my chick, and we'd been going on dates and whatnot. I wrote that song a few years back, and yeah, man, I wrote it, and I never really did much with it. I said, "Fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna record it." I put my Apple headphones.
He not lying.
That's what I was saying. So how was it recorded?
So,
Yeah, like
so I had my
you
closet.
recorded. You recorded this shit in the closet with Apple headphones?
Yeah.
Damn, you doing better than
AirPods.
most. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Most motherfucking producers out here.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Them boys need to take notes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what I did
Because
was
it comes through clean though.
yeah, that was the goal. That was the main goal
Yeah,
when I was
yeah.
making it. I kept redoing it. If I heard like the ceiling fan like flip or something or the AC
Yeah,
like
AC cut on bone.
yeah, my ass man. I went on. I turned that bitch off. I
yeah.
stopped ceiling everything, man. Everything was silence. I
That's
put
lit.
hella blankets in the closet, bro.
Okay.
I had blankets and I had pillows, like little base reflectors and whatnot. So I really had it set up. Cave saw
That's
it
what's up.
too when we lived together. Yeah, it was a pretty dope little setup. But I was just using Apple headphones.
He's
And
like,
Band
man,
Lab.
he's like, bro, come to the studio. I'm like, all right, cool. I go upstairs.
Hey, you can really make hits on some shit now. Like
I look
you know,
around. I see the closet. I see the headphones just hanging up there.
Literally just hanging there.
I
Yeah.
said, no.
Hey, it worked. That shit
Yeah,
came through.
Word.
But yeah, I recorded the song like that
crazy.
in the closet. I recorded it and I sent it to these guys. I was like, hey, let me know what y'all think. And they loved it. So I was like, fuck,
I
let's see
would have
what we
told
do
you it was
with
in the
it.
studio.
Yeah.
Right,
so I was
right.
like,
That's
let's
what I
see
would have thought. You know?
Yeah, so I was like, let's see what we do with it.
Or if you sent it off somewhere, you know. So.
Yeah, I never released it. Yeah, I mean, that honestly
How
is,
long you been sitting on that one? Then
I've been sitting on that one
Minute.
for
How long, bro?
So it just took, it took you
and a
like
half
two
years,
years to
something like
just
that.
drop it?
Well, there's a song that I just recorded called Black Hole. I'll show you that one later.
Okay.
That one I've been sitting on that one for what, 3-4
Oh,
years.
shit. Hey, it's time to clean out the closet. You
Hey,
know what I'm saying?
it's time because that song I had actually made the beat for it. I made it in my mind. I never put it down. I made the beat for it. I wrote the lyrics for it, and then recently, you know, people start to relate to that music, and you start to notice patterns and trends of people relating. So I said, you know what? Ain't no better time than now to put that out. So that song is gonna go in that's the front of the train for the EP I'm working on.
Okay.
And then Black Hole is gonna be the last song. That's what it's called, Black Hole. Yeah, and then in the middle it's gonna be a 4-song EP. Working on it right now.
Nice.
Shout out to Wristlock, my producer. Great guy. MVM, that whole team. Yeah, shout out to AIP. For real.
Hey, AIP Unlocked, man.
Shout out to AIP Unlocked, all that. So yeah, I was sitting on that shit for a while, and we went in the studio, and I told my producer, like, hey, for real, I need to use your laptop. I ain't gonna lie, because my shit is whack. I can't record shit on it. I can't make beats on it. Nothing. At first he was like, kind of like, the fuck, who's this guy? What the fuck? And then when we got to business, we got down to it, and we were sitting there, and I just started making the beat, and I started making it, and when you heard the bass, right, it was just.
So you
just
made
the
this
kick
beat
drum.
too?
No, this one, no, I didn't make
Okay,
this
but
one.
the other one, you're talking about the Black
this
Hole?
one,
Black
yeah,
Hole.
Black
Okay,
Hole.
okay.
That'd be sick. You're gonna hear that one.
gotta
It's
listen to
good.
that one.
Yeah, you're gonna listen.
What were y'all cooking on? Fruity Loops, Band Lab?
Logic Pro.
Logic Pro.
Logic Pro.
Yeah, Logic Pro. And then for vocals, we're cooking on Pro Tools.
That's
our
right.
Producer. Yeah.
That's
No,
right.
originally
Good
we had
shit.
started on Fruity Loops, but
Where was all this at too, by the way?
this was in Houston.
This is in Houston?
Yeah,
So this is when y'all first just got back to the States type shit? Or?
Oh
No,
no.
So
Go ahead.
when I first got back to the States after I left Guam and came back, I was linking up with different musicians, different artists, and I was a vocalist for a lot of bands, like
Okay.
rock bands, metal bands. We're doing
Okay.
covers, we're making original music, all
Hell
sorts
yeah.
of shit. Yeah, I was the vocalist for a lot of different bands, and you know, I've been doing that for a long time, and I was rapping for a long time too. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to step out of this lane for a second, and really try to get back on rap, try to get back on hip hop, funk, and R&B, get back on the soul. You know, because after a while, it feels like you start to lose that part of yourself,
I feel it.
and you start to see that evolution, and you start to want to grow out of that cocoon. You see what I'm saying?
You want to stay in one spot.
It's almost opposite for me recently. I've been throwing on rock and all type of shit. I've been rejuvenating my playlist with just
Oh,
shit,
yeah, no,
with shit that
yeah.
I, you know what I'm saying, I don't
Yeah.
usually fucking listen to, like
Yeah, don't
punk
get
shit,
twisted,
you
yeah.
know, all that type of shit.
In the car, I had them bumping Falling in Reverse.
Yeah,
so they were going
yeah.
crazy. I was going crazy.
Fallout Boy, all
Van
type of
Halen,
shit. I've been,
everything,
I've been listening
Avenged
to all type
Sevenfold,
of shit.
everything,
Yeah,
bro. I
yeah.
had them bumping it in the car.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
never
throw,
forget my roots. Don't get me wrong.
No,
but
yeah.
A little bit of
I've had to
Avenged
switch it up a little
Sevenfold in
bit.
there, a little bit of Megadeth, a little bit of Metallica.
That's
you know.
right.
Shout out
That's
to
It's
right.
always good to pull from different genres.
Nah, it
you know.
is. It makes you a better artist.
It really
all
does.
around.
You gotta be willing to grow and learn.
Fuck yeah. Some people just want to stay in one lane. And that's
Stagnant.
great, like, you know, because you could get good at it, but you still need to experience shit,
Right,
you know, because
right.
it'll make your raps better or it'll make your
Exactly,
R&B
yeah.
better or whatever, you know?
And that ties back into what I said in the beginning of the conversation, how they just stay where they are. They don't
Yeah.
want to evolve.
So a lot of
You
people
gotta
like
understand
a lot of
something.
stagnate.
Imagine if you're eating the same peanut butter jelly sandwich every day.
Damn.
Damn.
Ain't
You
that
have to
about
Hey, that's
expand.
jail, motherfucker.
Exactly. You have to
The
expand
fucking
your
cornbread,
palate.
nigga.
Yeah, all that shit.
Oh man,
Yeah.
shit. Let's get up into this next track right here. I got one, Nick 3.
Nice.
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 My bad. My
Nah,
bad.
nah, yeah,
this
nice,
yours
nice.
though, right?
Yeah, that's me. That's
All
not.
right.
This is
What's
unreleased.
up? Nice. Let's go. Unreleased. This nice right here, man, on AIP Unlocked, man. Let's get it.
Yeah, the flyers. Subtle flexes when I talk to the pilots. Talking about flight nav. Like damn, I ain't even even know you could fly this, I could. But I'm probably a flight risk, cause I'm as high as the flight is. I make more money when I don't close my eyelids. By the blast, all push with thousands of the motherfucking mass, bitch. Air Maxes, mask, the local team fashion. Pink pill, white South beaches, on with the floor, shirt in the bucket to match it. I'm casually pointing that shit on. I be on up traffic. Y'all niggas put that shit on and look like a trash man. Talking about ripping out the plastic, you know they gon' gas it. Lions and tigers and bears is some of the shit that they claim that they got on their fashion. If that's the shit that they on, I swear I slaughtered the motherfucking dragon, huh? West side gun with the atlas, sound like a steno or the mask. The way I be coughing on trash with the swollen them fat is. I just keep spitting up acid, fuck. Murder on me, that's fashion. Oh, you must die, put him in the casket. Thought about taking a shot and I pass it. Don't really care for the common reaction. Not in the spot if the cameras ain't flashing. These folks be amazing me, give me props occasionally. But I sat there and watched them try to make me a strategy. They like, I want 7-1 since I died. Cause in 3Z that nice. They like, how I do that and he ain't have to try. Cause in 3Z that nice. They like, how I get that and he ain't pay the price. Cause in 3Z that nice. Yup. Cause in 3Z that nice. Cause in 3Z that nice. She said some slick shit and she know I'm hitting back shiesty. She said she in love with my drip and you talk to me feisty. You a fly ass Pisces. She took me to the crib and summed me up nicely. That shit was FABOLOUS, nice. Hop off the flight. High fashion runway type of life. I tell shorty like, if you ain't rockin' any Nesmith, I can't waste the time. They gotta see me like all of the lights. I'm deep on my bed like Primo Rice. I'll listen, but I won't take your advice. You talk major, but your motion is slight. Y'all not them guys. No. She loving on me off her aura and vibe. Did I mention fly? Strong jeans, you can see it in my eyes and feeling my pride. She loving my tribe. The way that I'm spitting, you'll think that I'm making a claim for top 5, but I'll just stay in my lane and follow my signs. Yeah. Okay. Shout out the crown so thorough. You mad at your bitch cause I sweat out your girl. All while rocking the fly ass local to pearl. This go to my nose, I look like a fro. You couldn't fuck with me with a referral. I'm straight to the point like a boy on the Earl. From upstate, bitch, I'm not from the bros. They calling my name and I'm like, yeah. Cause in 3Z that nice. Cause in 3Z that nice.
Hey, god damn, bro, you killed that shit.
Appreciate you.
That shit is hard, fool.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna gas you up. I know Fetty gonna want to holler at you afterwards. Hell yeah.
Check in with that. That's nice, for real.
Nah, that shit is.
That's nice. Yeah.
That shit was nice.
Unreleased.
Hey, listen, that's unreleased. That's on the way though. That's on the way.
Nah,
on
drop
the
that
way.
shit
Had to-
immediately. I
had
need
to-
to stream that hoe.
Make sure I mention like my local brands and shit that I fuck with. Like this is Murder by Mika. He actually down here, Murder Street Wheeler. He
He out here in DFW,
Yes,
Fort Worth?
DFW. Yeah,
Tell
I'm
him,
gonna put
man.
you on
Yeah.
Listen,
Plug him
we
in.
gonna get all that linked up.
Plug
The
him
cap
in.
I'm wearing right now, this from Flower City Creator. This is
Okay.
made by Mav. Gotta rep that shit. And then
Yes,
when I was
sir.
saying, if she ain't rocking any Nesmith, I can't waste my time. I gotta put y'all on to my sister. She
Okay.
doing
She
major
do it out
movement.
here too?
Major movement. Nah, she in New York right
She up
now.
in
But
New
listen,
York?
major movement. Like we.
That's all
major
Rochester?
movement. Yeah, it's Rochester. Yeah.
Okay.
She's on Tamron Hall show last year. Like it's like daytime TV type shit. Like she's
She's
making
legit.
movement. So
She
I
got
just had to let
credentials.
y'all know.
Nice.
She got credentials for real.
Fuck yeah.
Gotta put it on though.
That's what I love to hear.
Always
man.
gotta rep shit,
Yeah,
you know.
sure.
Gotta rep the
Yeah,
local
yeah.
shit. Gotta show
Always.
love. Always gotta show love.
Always.
Take care of the fam.
Oh, that shit's crazy. I like that shit.
Yeah, but
Appreciate that.
even at
We
this
got
point,
we got bro shit next, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. But
yeah,
you see,
that
even
shit
at this
cooking.
point, you can see how different our art styles are. But when we come together, it really meshes into something different. It turns into something completely different.
It's a whole
So
new.
it's a whole new vibe, and we working on some. We're gonna be working on something, and y'all gonna go crazy over it. I'm
Well,
telling you.
we'd hope to work with you somehow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we locked in.
At least come book one. At least for one of the songs, come book with us. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
Come
we can
fuck
get
with us
locked
for
in.
sure.
Yeah, we
We
can get
locking
locked
in.
in.
And also, we got Showcase coming up soon in June. Stacks and Sounds. We're gonna be doing auditions soon here. Those are free. Y'all could just pull up, man. Y'all tell y'all story and shit like that. We live stream it,
This
all
is
that
for
type
our-
of shit. This is for our showcase coming up. It'll be our third showcase.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, we have like rewards that we give out and like little competitions and shit.
Okay. We'll
We
have to look
fucking
at
with the city
date.
for sure. I'll let y'all know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Keep y'all updated.
On the 21st of June, we also have a showcase as well.
I think ours is gonna be
Yeah.
the 28th. So that'd actually be
28th,
perfect because that'd be
yeah.
back to back.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Hey, that's a quick plug right there. So
On the
21st of June at
San Antonio, baby.
Y'all
Tandem
gonna be
in
in
San
San Antonio.
Antonio.
Come on.
The working party will be headlining,
Oh shit.
and we'll have guest artists underneath us, and none of them will disappoint.
I
None
like
of the
that.
none of the guest artists that we have, they're all legit. They all got credentials.
Hell yeah.
They're all major.
Is it mostly
players.
San Antonio and
Yeah.
Houston folks?
San Antonio, Houston,
Antonio,
Rio Grande
Houston
Valley,
area.
all that.
Okay.
We going all through Texas.
I'm gonna have to come fuck with y'all down there.
yeah,
Fucking with only independent artists.
yeah.
like that.
We
I
doing
like that.
independence. So
Good shit.
everyone that's independent,
All
hey,
genres.
This is y'all
Locals.
showcase,
this is
or
our
is it?
show.
This is your guys'
our,
show.
we're headlining this show.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
June
our show.
21st. June 21st.
Hell yeah.
At
If
Tandem
y'all
in
come
San
hit us a
Antonio.
week later, that'll be lit.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
here.
but
But
I'm
I'm
gonna be
gonna
here.
be at y'all
What's
shit.
that date?
Right.
I think it's
June
the
28th.
Saturday. It's
28th
literally
Saturday.
like
We're gonna
7
have to-
days.
We're gonna have to figure it out.
Y'all doing
Yeah.
that Saturday before? We doing a Saturday
yeah.
after.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
yeah.
figure that out.
That'd be
Yes,
lit.
sir. So,
Just capitalize on the
check my
summer
phone.
motion.
Yeah.
This shit.
Yeah.
There's, you got anything to add on top of your single? Or anything that's coming up? Something about a smiley face or
Yeah,
something?
always smiling. I don't.
Don't give too much
no
away.
straight like dates and everything, but yeah, album on the way. It's
Okay.
called Always Smiling.
Nice.
That's gonna be featured on that.
Yeah, that's
but
what
that's coming soon. You know? I'll give y'all a little something though.
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Smiling on the
Yeah.
way.
It's getting funky. But
What's the creative like motion behind all your music and your inspiration from? And
well-
some of your people you look up to.
Some people I look. Oh man, that'd be so hard. I could sit here and name it for forever. I'll name. I'm gonna name my favorites like right now at this moment in time because you know but I'll say
Fatal.
right now, Fatal, Nez, K-Man,
Yes,
Facts, Saba, Coda the Friend. Always
Coda,
love Wale. I just came from Dreamville Fest. Fucking,
Nice.
I love Dreamville. Boss is one of my. I don't know. Boss is probably like my favorite artist out of there, but Luke got the favorite album out of there. It's just all of Dreamville. I fuck with them heavy.
Fucking with some lyricists.
Shit. Oh yeah, definitely.
Got to.
Man, so many other.
Especially
Oh, a local artist here. Actually, I think he from Garland. My fault, I forgot that wrong, but it's Kush with a C.
Kush with a C.
Kush with a C.
Okay, I gotta look him
Fuck
up.
with the shit heavy. He in this area.
He in this
He
area?
DFW, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Shout out Kush with a C.
yeah. And I really could name. A lot
Nah,
of it,
that's
but
what's
like
up.
the inspiration behind my shit though is like it's the energy. It's like it's the energy. It's I speak a lot about like the real life shit. I speak a lot about real life shit. That was something that where it's like, you know, I'm gonna pop my shit. Like I'm gonna talk my shit on that.
Nah,
one.
that
You know,
one's
you
like,
got, you gotta
bro,
rap,
you
gotta-
showcasing your abilities on that one.
Yeah, that's what that is. But yeah, I like to talk like a lot about like real shit. We got a track on the way. I'm gonna mention it. It's gonna be on Always Smiling called like Black Boy Joy.
Okay.
Deep trap.
Oh yeah.
man.
We laced that one with a lot of passion on that one. Not a lot of people are aware of it. Myself, I wasn't aware until after the song, which is crazy. But there's a movement going on, embracing positivity and love for Black boys. It's called Black Boy Joy. Not necessarily we align ourselves with what we got going on.
I know Kendrick got a song like that.
Some, yeah.
You know.
Tupac got some songs like
There's
that.
all that's good though. I love that.
Yeah, good energy.
How do
Good
y'all
energy
like
type
when
shit.
y'all like when y'all go to record? Do you guys what's the headspace? Y'all going smoking? Y'all be drinking? Or y'all just
No.
go in that bitch and start flowing?
No, we fast. Well, I fast. I can't speak for everybody on their behalf, but it's for me, for what I need to do.
You fast when you go record
Before I go record, I don't smoke. I don't drink
on an empty stomach on everything.
on everything. Now, if it's recording vocals, I'm strictly just
That's right.
in my, in my preservation of what,
I like
God
that.
gave me to do. I'm not finna sit here and lie though. When I'm producing, when I'm making beats,
Right. Lay back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I might have
yeah.
a little sip or something.
Yeah.
Something take
What
the
about
hands
about
off.
you?
Me, man, I got a busy lifestyle. I get in there when I can. When I go out there, like, it really depends on like the vibe. You know, it's times when we in there wavy. It's times when we in there like, all right, man. You know, I got something like I ain't in the mood for it right now, but
Situation
yeah,
dictates.
the situation is
Nah,
definitely
I love
situational.
just
but like, it's
dissecting
all vibes and
everybody's
shit.
creative process. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Seeing how things are created, especially when it's the vibe like this. Like
Yeah.
Right.
that shit's hot.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, you got some heat on your hands,
Appreciate
bro.
you,
That
appreciate
shit.
you, fam.
Our
Appreciate it.
initial recordings were in Dallas when I first moved out here, and then this follows up with your last questions of how we all came together. Post COVID.
So you're out here in Dallas?
no, this is the.
Oh, this is when you was up here.
Yeah, this is
About 3 years ago. 4
about 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, follow up with your question, like how we all came together. Originally, I was in Alabama. Just came back from Japan, and we started to get into different lanes. You adjusting to the economy, adjusting to being a civilian or whatever, and wanted to expand into something different. Outside of myself, music was that escape for me, and from there, it drew in everything that I needed not necessarily just to craft the music, but to be in that same environment so I can learn how to craft it. And it also helped me find my purpose into what I need to do for other people as far as what kind of music to produce. When people ask me what kind of music you make, I always tell them the same shit, the good kind.
Hell yeah. Did you grow up producing?
Yeah,
you,
reluctantly I did. A lot of people won't remember, you remember the Cartoon Network Flash games from back in the day? Like they had like different, like different games for each show. Like there's a game for Ben 10.
Yeah.
So Andre 3000, he had the class of 3000. Y'all remember that show?
I've heard. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So, there was this Flash game, and you can go on there and you can plug into a doll.
Okay.
And me being 8 years old, just looking at the pretty colors and sounds and shit, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I was setting the tracks with the wave files. Like,
How did you plug it in though? I'm confused.
it was a mini game.
It came with the like
it was a Flash game, but it was disguised.
So,
So it was a
you
video
ordered it or
game.
something?
It was a doll, like
Yeah,
Logic
yeah.
Pro, but disguised
But
as
he's
a
saying
game.
like, was it a
No, I'm
video
saying
game?
like, did you order? Like, how did you order
No.
it? Or,
So the 8-bit Flash games on the computer, you in class.
Oh, it was a game.
Talking about
Yeah.
It
Cartoon
was a game
Network.
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
okay
Yeah.
on the yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that was where it originated, and then
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
You get a technical term for it, the 8-bit.
No, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to
think.
think. I'm trying to think. I'm like, did he order it on the like after watching the show or some shit?
Nah,
you know
this
what I'm saying?
2006.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah,
My mama
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
even let me look at her.
No, yeah, for sure, for
These
sure.
kids don't know how
For
good
sure.
they got it. They got
Nah, yeah, that shit
Boy,
crazy.
what?
They got Fortnite junkies now, but nah, that's aside the point, man.
I swear.
From
No,
there,
that's cool as
Yeah.
fuck. So you got online and it was like boom on the internet browser.
What I learned from there, I didn't really pull into it. And then I want to be a producer now.
Right.
But that was something that was like innate within me, and then I had a prophet, speak over my life as well too. She
Hey,
told me
that's
I was
right.
gonna be a producer, and I didn't listen to none of that shit. My dumb ass went to the military, and then
Oh shit! It
Fast forward,
landed.
look where the fuck
It
we are.
happened for a reason.
This man right here, he bought Logic Pro for my birthday and gifted it to me.
Yeah, I bought him Logic Pro.
What? Hey,
So-
shout out to your homies who believe in you. You know what I'm saying?
real.
Do shit like that. You feel me?
That's
You
real.
might not even see it in yourself, but somebody
So,
see that shit in you.
that's
You know?
real.
So when he did that, they brought me back into that same world I was in that I didn't even know I was part of.
Okay.
And then we got busy.
And we got fucking busy.
If I remember right, so he was living here in Dallas, and I was already out there.
2021.
I was already out with bands and whatnot, joining different bands, performing with different bands and whatnot. And he had asked, he told me like, "Hey, come up to Dallas. Let's make something happen. Let's put something on wax." And I told him, it's a little hard. I got my job. I got this. I got that. Everything happened. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up saying fuck it, and I came up to his house for a week. I think I quit my job, and then I went to
Be
his
like
house for a
that.
week, and I was like fuck it, let's get something started.
It was
Like,
Be
like that sometimes,
So I
you
was
know?
like, let's do it, like, and then I went up, and I was sleeping on an air mattress in his living room. I remember that shit. I was sleeping on an air mattress in his living room, and then that's when I met Nez, and he had never recorded anything at that time.
Day
So
one.
so it was
Green as
me and,
fuck.
Oh, yeah.
me and him were in the
Green.
so I remember this like it was yesterday. Me and him were in the room.
So you've only been rapping like 2-3 years?
Nah, bro, I wanted to be a producer, but I just didn't have time to
Yeah.
learn it or do any of that shit. But like, I felt that in my soul.
If y'all
like,
don't mind me
I've always been
asking,
there on that.
based on his response, how old are you guys? We probably
My
around the
birthday
same
was last
age.
month. I just turned 30.
Just turned 30.
Yeah.
I'm 28.
28. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Me and you probably the same age. I'm 27.
Yeah, I'm 29.
29.
You
we
a
all the same.
baby.
Yeah. I'm the baby of
Oh,
this
y'all
group.
niggas is
Little one. No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
No, that's what's
Yeah.
up, dog. But what the fuck?
But yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was-
like,
so-
you would
so
think he's
it's-
been in the studio.
That's
So
our
you want to know
lifestyle,
what
bro.
makes it even
That's
funnier
crazy.
for real? What
That's
makes it even
crazy.
funnier for real is that at first he was like, "All right, let's record," but I'm a little nervous, so hold up. Like he was shy to record, and I was like, "Dude, bro, it ain't nothing like so." he was standing in the booth, and I remember, I ain't gonna lie, when he first started, he was complete
That shit
ass.
was ass.
Dog
We
shit,
can't even
trash.
front. I was
Yeah,
shook,
that shit was
but-
trash. And I was
I
like,
was
hey.
knocked the fuck out for that
He was
shit.
knocked out, and it was just me and him in the room, and I was like,
And
nah,
this is just
hey.
in the apartment. Boom.
Yeah, I
Just
can't.
in
I
the
was
on the
apartment.
Logic Pro.
Yeah,
Cooking.
I was
on the
getting pushing him in,
We
pushing
was
him, and I
cooking.
was
Yeah.
giving.
It's in the
I was
closet.
giving
probably-
him
it probably
advice on
was
shit. Yeah,
cooking.
I was
Probably
giving
was
him.
cooking it
I was
now.
giving him advice on shit like, all right, so you need to do this. Try to stay with the tempo. All right, I'm gonna hit the metronome. All right, now you need to do this. Now do this. Now do this. And I was coaching him up, and he was listening to everything. And he was still a little uncomfortable. And I was like, all right, like close your eyes,
that
and
shit.
you singing in the shower. That's all it is. You rapping in the shower.
I'm in the
And-
closet with like the lights off.
Yeah,
and shit.
turn
They
the
got
lights off. I was like, hey man, let's
Just
get you,
trying to, like,
bro,
lock
let's
in
get
and
you
shit,
comfortable.
like,
Yeah, so
get
I
the
turned the
chills on and
lights.
shit.
I turned the lights off for him. Close the door. All right, let me know. Just knock when you ready to when you want me to punch you in. And I was telling him like, all right, you know, giving like that reassurance, like, dude, you got it. Nigga,
But
you
yeah,
got it.
they had faith in me though. Like I was like, I really don't like. I'm like, I
Yeah.
really don't do this. Like,
Yeah.
I really don't do this. But they had faith in me, and I remember like the very first time when they was talking about let's make a track or some shit. I think it was like Cave. They was talking about making a track, and he's like, oh, we gonna put Nez on that bitch. And I was like, oh no, I was like, I don't even do that. I was like, I might write something, but I
Yeah.
don't do none of that though. And he's like, nigga, you from New York?
Do
Everybody
you
from
do
New
any
York.
do any production nowadays though?
Do it, nah, I
Just
still
stick to
haven't
rapping
gotten
and
into
shit.
it.
Do that shit.
Yeah, cause I get all my shit done in like my in my off time. I just be writing. I be
He's like
writing.
an
I don't
Energizer
got-
bunny.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Like, I remember
don't
I-
sleep.
Go in this motherfucker.
Yeah, I wanna go.
There's a
so
lot
I
to
get
do
it,
out
I
here.
get it
Hey,
when
there's a
I-
lot to motherfucking do out here.
God, it is.
I ain't
Wartime.
gonna
That's a
lie.
fact.
What's up?
How did wartime go?
Wartime. Which time?
Wartime. Wartime. That was that same week too. You made wartime.
Oh.
Cause it's the same that Bad Bunny beat.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. We
We will not duck when it's wartime. Yeah,
Especially not
that's
ducking it.
all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that's it.
Restriction and handling landmine. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, yeah,
that
I
was the
forgot about
song
that
that we
shit.
were working on. Actually, that was the very first
That's
song
the
he ever
first
recorded.
track. Yeah.
And
Damn.
the first few takes were complete shit. And then he kept at it, and I was like, all right, slow down. Slow down.
Yeah.
I kept telling him, slow down,
Yeah.
slow down, slow down.
I
slow
naturally
down.
just speak
So where
fast.
where
I
to
just
so
try
where to go from there? You was in
So-
the mattress.
So from there, well, in reality, I was actually so when I would finish, I was up like 20 hours straight every day. I was gonna get
You
like
spent-
4 hours of sleep.
He spent that on.
Yeah.
We was trying to get this.
You was doing
one
meth?
track-
No, I'm like-
Yeah,
I'm not crazy.
no.
that magic
Hey,
carpet.
I do not do meth or any drugs.
No, just
That crystal blue persuasion.
That's hilarious. Nah, but for real, yeah,
Fatal attraction.
I was Fatal Attraction was such a good song.
We had fuck that. I'm gonna tell him about this shit. So
Ah.
this smart motherfucker decides to take this guitar, right? We had an electric guitar and we plugged it into the interface. Now, at that time, we weren't too well. I wasn't too adept into how it worked, but I had a common understanding, basic. We sat there. He was trucking, he was plumbing. He got the song going.
Pause.
He got the song going. Pause. Whatever. He got this song going. I check my laptop. I look at my laptop. It's plugged into the wall. It's overcharging. It's overheating. Damn near about to explode
Damn.
because of the guitar.
Right.
I was going crazy. I ain't even gonna lie.
So that whole week, we made all those mishaps, those mistakes, those lessons, those L's.
A lot of lessons.
And it still brought us up out of...
Those
Word,
lessons,
That's what's
yeah,
up.
those lessons. Honestly, they're what taught us what we know not to do now.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now those lessons that whole week was one big. It was one big.
So
school
y'all was
session.
just like cooking
We
that
were
whole
cooking.
week.
When I tell you, I was up 20 hours.
Y'all was just like learning
every
and getting
day.
started, just to birth the genesis of
Yeah.
what's going
Well,
on.
It was
I ain't-
around the
bro,
clock.
I-
It was
bro,
rotation,
we're
like-
locked in.
He would
That's
be...
crazy.
Whenever he go to sleep, I'd be up. And then whenever I go to sleep, he be up.
Y'all was just thinking about one
And-
thing though, and the energy was there,
Mhm.
and y'all was just,
Everything consistent, and it was what
That's
the
dope.
crazy thing was
He would
that
drive bloodshot. to the
yeah,
drive.
yeah. I was when I tell you, bro, 20 hours every day. I didn't eat for like 4 or 5 days, bro. I was so locked in, I forgot to eat. You remember that shit?
I remember that
I was
shit.
so locked in, bro. I forgot to eat.
That's
My
what's
ass
up.
ate,
I was
bro.
locked the fuck
that,
in. I was
that's,
making
that's what it takes sometimes, and that
Yeah.
passion, and you just forget about everything else.
everything, forget about everything. I forgot I had to go home. I forgot I had a flight. I thought I lived in Dallas.
That shit's
said, damn.
crazy.
I don't know about y'all, but I ain't gonna never forget to eat. Man.
I can see that.
Well, shit, y'all back now, man. The working party. Y'all be on the lookout for this shit. I want to play one last track before we get up out of here, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is
That's
this
that-
is Kev, man.
that
Leslie's.
cake, man.
Leslie's Cafe.
Let's
Leslie
go.
Cafe, ladies and
Out
gentlemen.
tomorrow.
Well. What do we have on the menu? Yes, please. Cup of coffee. Dark. Baby, it ain't funky. Baby, it ain't funky.
It ain't funky
Till it's raunchy.
till it's wrong.
Baby, it ain't funky.
It ain't funky
Till it's raunchy.
till it's wrong.
Baby, it ain't funky.
It ain't funky.
Till it's raunchy. I need a plate of smothered home fries with some thick ass thighs on the side. Please, baby, hold the lies. It's not my language. I speak only facts. To some of these niggas, it's a foreign dialect. I'm shit out of giving. Got none to share. More concerned with living. Why the fuck do you care?
Why do you
My
care?
order she took. Her name I dug. Hey, Miss Leslie, it was quite a blessing. Outside, sundown. Oof. Pass me the keys to my T-top coupe. Outside, sundown. Oof. Pass me the keys to my T-top coupe. Niggas on the ground flexing income tax. I'm 1099, bitch, I paid off that. Niggas on the ground flexing income tax. I'm 1099, boy, I wrote off that. Baby, y'all get mad. Oh, I get money. Nigga too funny. I can pimp a Lola bunny like her darker than Daffy. And sweet like Taffy. Little itty bitty threw a beanbag at me. Don't be quick to lead if you're too hard to follow. Dirty rice, chicken needed prep in the kitchen. Don't compile your dishes, just stay on the mission. Clean as you go, cause you never really know. Back at no foe, I was reaching for the dough. Young country bucket, one town about nothing. 2025 out of stock on job. They got him alive, shouldn't be a surprise. Banner Rapungi, love and Panthers. Hey, Miss Leslie, I'm new to the area. Outside, sundown. Oof. Pass me the keys to my T-top coupe. Outside, sundown. Oof. Pass me the keys to my T-top coupe. Outside, sundown. Oof.
Pop your shit, Dave, man. Pop your shit.
Hell yeah, man.
Shout out
Thank you,
Wristlock.
man.
Leslie's
Shout out
Cafe, man.
Wrist
Y'all got
lock.
anything else y'all want to
the
say, man?
mix.
Shout out y'all ads where they can find you at.
One last thing before we get on the mic, Leslie Cafe will be premiering tonight. That is featuring Fully on as well. He also has an EP coming up in May. Be on the lookout for that. Shout out to Low Gains.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wristlock.
Wristlock. MVM.
Shout out to Typhoon, the Vault coming from Houston as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to AIP, TWP in this motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
Fatal, what you got for him, brother?
Hey, shout out 6 Points. Shout out Wristlock. Shout out AIP. Shout out AIP Unlocked. Shout out Typhoon. Shout out the Working Party. Find me on Instagram, fatal_wave, WAV. Fatal_WAV. And I got Radiation out now on all platforms. Keep an eye out in the future for that EP. You're going to see some good stuff coming up. I promise you. It's all love.
Yes, sir. Y'all can find me at officially N3Z on Instagram. I got Levitate out on all platforms. That's my first single that had dropped this year. And also, you know what it is. That's my other single that I got out there. Go ahead and check them out. They on all platforms. Officially N3Z. Officially Nez.
Hey, one more thing. I want to give a shout out to the Most High. Thank you for allowing us to do this. Thank Rollin. Thank you and AIP for giving us the opportunity to be
Shout
here.
out
Definitely,
AIP.
man.
For real, for real.
Y'all
We are-
now,
Much love.
y'all on
Much
AIP
love.
Unlocked, and y'all have now unlocked the Working Party. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
Go.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Love.
Hell yeah, bro.
That shit's crazy. World's big, it's small, all the same shit.
All in the same, ain't that some shit?
It really is, bro. I'm upset that I couldn't get turned up with y'all tonight. Next time y'all come, man, we getting loaded.
Oh, we gonna get.
I'm in the city. You call me for the night. Listen, we out here.
I live right over in Far Like 20 minutes to get out.
I need to get a picture real quick with y'all.